Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another live stream. I'm just going to make sure this is working and that you can hear me correctly. That one. Yes. Okay. So I'm going. This is the stream. I'm going to be filling out Once Upon an Island winner or season ranking. Okay, it's working. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna be filling out Once Upon an Island's season ranking Google thing here. So I'm just gonna think about each season. Really, no, I can't remember everything from Amazing Race, and to be honest, I'm not the biggest Amazing Race as I used to be. Amazing Race, I love Amazing Race. It's still one of my favorite reality shows of all time. So, but yeah, we're not going to be doing this for long. We're just going to run through the seasons briefly here, and then we'll call it there. Also, I need an Amazing Race thing for this month, so here we are. Do I like Amazing Race 1? I've never seen it. I'm going to go with yes for that one. I mean, it's the first season, and it's kind of just nostalgia, really. And although the winners were boring, and I have seen it, and I wouldn't say it's like necessarily one of the worst. And preferably, I like to rewatch it more than Survivor Born. So yeah. Anyways, next up we have Amazing Race 2. I'm gonna go. I mean, I think it's fine. I haven't really watched it in a while. And same thing for Amazing Race 3, really. Amazing Race 2, 3, and even 4, really. Yeah, I know TMR doesn't like 4. I don't like 4 really at all either. But Amazing Race 5, I do like. I think it's the best reality or Amazing Race season of all time, and I think it still is. Amazing Race 6, I think Amazing Race 6 is fine. I mean, just like personally, it's not. I don't think it's the best thing in the world, but it's not the worst. And then we have Amazing Race 7 with Robin Amber's first season, and I do like this season. I think it's also one of my favorites of all time, and it's definitely because of Robin Amber or Boston Robin Amber, because especially like their reputation is a thing here. And honestly, I kind of did want them to win. I'm kind of in the boat of a lot of people who did want them to win. So, yeah. Anyways, do you like Amazing Race 8 Family Edition? Absolutely not. It is, yeah. It's not great at all. But it's not the worst. According to the Millennium Review, it is not the worst Amazing Race season of all time internationally. For at least for the English language, he says China Rush 3 is worse. I can't remember that season a lot, so I might watch that at some point too. Amazing Race 9. I'm gonna say, like, for the seasons, I don't really know. I'm just gonna put no for them because I can't really remember them. So like I can't really remember 9 or 10 for that matter. But All Stars, I do actually like All Stars more than a lot of people. But like there's a lot of good teams that go out pretty early, and I think the casting for All Stars 1 could have been better. Obviously we have Robin Amber, great casting choice. I think Colin and Christy, if they said yes, would have been amazing. Kim and shit. I think they should have brought back a lot of the winning teams. I think that would have been amazing. Next up, we have Amazing Race 12. I'm going to say it's fine. I'm going to put yes. I can't exactly remember that season as much as others. Yeah. Next up, Amazing Race 13. I actually don't mind it. It's I don't really like. I think it's definitely Nick and Star that make it good, fun, and it, like I know like TMR in his season ranking back in 2019 he related it to the Survivor Gabon, yeah. Next up, Amazing Race 14. I think it's one of my favorite seasons of all time. Obviously, there's a lot of good 18s that emerged from here. Margie and Luke, Mike, who was on Mike White, who was later on Survivor. Margie and Luke, Keisha and Jen, and the winners in Tammy and Victor. They're great. There's a lot of good characters on this season, especially that's why I'm okay with the unfinished business cast, and we'll get to that in a few minutes here. But yeah. And next, Amazing Race 15. I'm gonna say yes as well. It is a good season in my eyes. I don't mind it at all. It's I suppose like not a lot of there's some parts that are just fine, but like that's for the whole structure of it. It's good. Like this is where we get Flight Time and Big Easy. A lot of people I love them as well. I did, yeah. And then Megan and Shane. I think they're pretty underrated. There's a lot of people did not like them, but I personally enjoyed their win here. And then next up, Amazing Race 16. I don't really like this season, despite having Jet and Cord, but I feel like Jet and Cord have been on too many Amazing Race seasons in my eyes, and it's just kind of like I don't really care for them anymore. Or next up, Amazing Race 17. I'm into. So I've seen it. I have. I'm just gonna put yes because we did get like the first female team winning. Two female teams made it to the final 3, so that's pretty insane. And one of them ended up winning. So there are good moments across the season, but there's like I believe like the premiere is great, and then because obviously we get the watermelon thing, and every time I think of that, the Olivia Medevac in the Challenge Rider dies, I just think about the whole incident with the watermelon. But yeah. Next up, we have Unfinished Business, the second All-Star season, and I'm going to say yes. I love this season. It's great. We have a good cast. The cast is so much better than All-Stars 1 and All-Stars 2. But I think this is what they should have done. I would like them to do another All-Stars season. Now for 19, I do like this season. We get Ethan and Jenna. They went home pretty early there. The winners were great as well. Well, and there's some good characters in this season. No, I know a couple. I feel like this season's quite forgettable in terms of some pieces, but yeah. Next up, we have Amazing Race 20. I'm going to say, yeah, it's fine. We get Brendan and Rachel make it the season pretty good. And then we have Dave and Rachel, who they're constant bickering in this kind of the thing there. Obviously, Art and JJ, I really dislike them. But yeah, overall, not bad of a season. Next up, we have The Amazing Race 21. I think it's one of my all-time favorite seasons of all time. We obviously got the 20s. This is like the first season with real strategy. They got then Natalie and Nadia come up with a strategy about the U-turn. And moving on, we have Amazing Race 22. I'm going to say yes. I love Amazing Race 22. Who I know, like, and it's mainly only because of because of Joey Megan. And there's some great teams here on this season here. John and Jessica, they're great villains over the first couple episodes there. And then like the first few episodes were really good, and then it just kind of went downhill in the back half, where we get the Chuck and Wyona elimination, and then we just get a really boring final three. And despite Brendan and Connor, or that's their names, right? Not Brendan and Connor. Brendan, Anthony, and what's their names? The Amazing Right Season 22 winners. Oh, Bates and Anthony. That's who it is. Like, despite them doing really well, they're just kind of fine, really. They kind of are cocky in my eyes, and I don't really want to see them back at all, by all means. And then we also get David Connor's first run here, and obviously they do end up coming back for All-Stars. We're going to talk about it in a moment here. Next up, though, we do have the Amazing Race 23. I'm going to say yes. Now, I can't really remember a lot of the season. I haven't really rewatched it at all. But obviously, Leo and Jamal make the season so great. I enjoyed them there. And in All Stars 4, I am going to say yes. I think the premiere is an all-time great premiere. The downfall of the 20s there is fantastic. And then the second episode is pretty good as well. Well, I think there's some pretty good episodes here. Now, I can get why people hate the cast, and I might do a recasting of Amazing Race 24 at some point. But personally, there are good casting choices here. I like Joey and Megan on this cast. I think they definitely deserve. I don't think we needed the 3-time people here, like Mallory. Like, why is she back? Obviously, she was kind of a filler and she was an alternate, but like, why are we bringing these people who played already? Like, Flight Time, Big Easy, they're boring. Like, who are they? Obviously, they're Globetrotters, but they're just boring across this season. Jet and Cord, yeah, like, who? Why are they here? It's not great. Brendan and Connor, Brendan and Rachel, rather, bring a lot of drama to the season here. And next up, we have season 25. David and Connor, they're also great. I'm going to say 25, though, is a good season. I'm going to just see Keith and Whitney from Survivor. That's the only thing I can really remember of this. Well, not really. But obviously, they have the Final Four there, the Final Four twist. I think it's really great. Next up, Blind Date season. I hate it. I think it's the worst season. One of the worst seasons, really, since I've started watching, really. Yeah. Let's move on. And next up, Amazing Race 27. I can't really remember it, to be honest, but I'm going to say it's fine. Because I think, obviously, Justin and Diana, I think that's, the only thing I can remember of it, where they just have an amazing run on that season. It's kind of sad that they didn't win there. Next up, we have Amazing Race 28, the Internet Celebrity Edition. And I like this season because Tyler and Corey are there. I knew them from earlier. There are people on this I knew, and I do like this cast typically. Now, there are some people who are just quite fine, and let's move on. Next up, Amazing Race 29. I think it could have been a disastrous of a season, but it turned out to be very good. Obviously, we got Team Fun emerging from this season, London and Logan, despite people hating, not really caring for them and thinking they're boring. I didn't. They were fine. Tara and Joy, I remember hating them on the season. The winners in Jessica and Scott and Brooke and Scott. Yeah, that's right. And then Seth and Olive. Like, there's a great cast here. And Jen, who ends up going on Challenge Total Madness. That was so out of left field. I don't know why she was there, but whatever. Next up, Amazing Race 30. I remember liking this season. It was a great. I was cheering for knowing nothing about Big Brother at the time and not really caring about Big Brother. Since they were from a reality show, I cheered for Cody and Jessica. Obviously, not that great characters these days. But yeah, I'm streaming. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Next up, Amazing Race 31, all-time great season. The reality showdown. I think I want them to do it again. That would be so fun. And yeah, there we go. Ooh, next up, Amazing Race 32. I like this season. And then Amazing Race 33. I like the season as well. I think Will and James, great characters. There's a great, like, the lines. No, a lot of people hate this season 32 because of the alliances, but I personally like it because of it. There's great strategy there. And then we have, and also the return of the yield. Now Amazing Race 33. I think, like, I could see why people would say no. I know I might actually change it because I don't really like the non-revolutions. There's so many of them. And so, honestly, I kind of forgot it happened in 2022. But there we go. Next up, Amazing Race 34. I'm going to say I don't really like it because, obviously, there's so many forgettable teams there. I can't remember a lot of the race at this point, despite it only happening a couple months ago. Oh, but there we go. And then next up, I'm going to choose your favorite Amazing Race season of all time. I'm going to go with Amazing Race 5. It's hard. No, personally, like, it's hard because Amazing Race 5 and 21 are great seasons in my eyes. But I'm going to go with Reality Showdown. I just remember really loving Reality Showdown when I was watching it. But yeah. Maybe that and pick your least favorite season of all time. I'm going to go with the consensus and go with family. What did I select? Amazing Race 3. Okay. Oh, yeah, Kim and Penn from season 33 were great. There were good characters there. Like, there's heroes on that. So maybe I will change that. I know I just scrolled past it. I did. Family Edition. Yay. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to change 33 to... Yes. Mainly because I think it's fine. But... Amazing Race 34, though, I just dislike it. I think it's the worst season of Amazing Race since Blind Date, really. And honestly, Blind Date's way worse, in my opinion. But, yeah, there we go. That's kind of an impromptu live stream. I decided to do it last minute. I need Amazing Race Sing for this month. So, here we go. I'm going to probably redo the thumbnail. I just kind of stole off an Amazing Race logo off the internet and just put it as a logo or a thumbnail for the stream. Anyways, there we go. I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye.